What's going on, everybody? I've got another video here of going over what I've done to the frame on the back half of my 2004 Ford F-250. Last week I put out a video of the other side of the bed of us filling all the holes and kind of getting the body work done and getting it ready for some bed liner. So here I'll show you what we've been doing on the back hand of the frame. First thing as you come up on it, normally you have that factory spare tire mount. We went ahead and cut all that out and actually did some nice 2x5 tubing in the place of it, made it nice and strong, and then we've actually went in and boxed the inside. And then starting at the very back, we went and capped off the frame with some nice radius little plates, welded them all in, smoothed them out. And obviously when it's a C-channel frame, you have the little factory clips, which we got rid of obviously because we boxed it, and then welded in a nice little nut. So when you set the bed back on, it'll just be a direct drop in with the bolt. So we come around the side here, we filled all the holes. Actually welded all the way around the actual factory bracket here for the leaf spring, and then the rivets we actually cut off and then rosette weld and ground smooth all the way around. Normally you have the shock tower indentation right here with the rivets. We went ahead and actually filled that all in, and as you can see from this side, normally you have the factory shock tower that came off. We actually cut that off and made our own towers, little shock towers here, so we could actually finish boxing it, making it all nice and smooth all the way around. Again, we got our little welded in nut from where the bed will mount, and you can see we're fully boxed all the way down, ground clean. The next step will be I want to get rid of this bracket and then do a nice little bracket here for the brake line to go, but that'll be a little later date to do that. Coming down to the front of the frame, again we got the front hanger again, did the same thing, welded all the way around, got rid of the factory rivets, so welded them smooth. Then we actually capped this in, welded it all the way around, same thing here, boxed it all the way around there. And then this plate, this is normally open, and we filled all the holes underneath, which you can't see but they're filled, and then we plated the whole top, welded all this in. So now the next thing I got to do is I'm going to be running King shocks in the back, 2.0s. I'm going to actually have chrome plated shocks made from King, and then we're going to do a bump stop right here. We'll weld the bracketry right here and then have a nice little King shock bump stop on there. So that's what we've been doing to the back of the frame. You come around here to the driver's side where the e-brake cables I have undone right now. They'll go right through here and here, but we got all the holes welded in, everything here, and then we've actually cut out a little notch here, which you can see I can still get to my 13 mil inside for my gas tank bracket. I still have everything all masked up because I still got to put some more high fill primer on it. That's just temporary, because actually when I powder coat the frame, there's a shop that I'm going to be going to, and they actually use a European high temp Bondo. So they're going to be able to Bondo all this frame, mold everything in for me real nice, and then shoot the powder coat on top of it. So it'll be all completely blended and smooth and look really, really good. And the color of powder coat that I'll be going with is an Illusion Melbeck is the name of the powder coat. And since I have the bed off right now, I could show you guys the back of the cab. So we're going to do a little metal work to the back of the cab. We're actually going to fill this seam, fill this right down to this line here, because when the bed's on here, you see this section and you see this. So we're going to remove the glass, fill this in with metal, smooth it out, metal work it, and then metal work from my hand up. So now when the bed comes on, this will be all completely smooth all the way across. And then when we do the body work, we'll get rid of all the little pinch welds like I did on the bottom of the bed, so it'll be really nice and smooth. So that's what we've been working on there on the back of it. And then at some point we'll get the cab all lifted off and finish boxing all the way up to the front and get all the rest of the holes. And like you can see here, we filled all the holes on the outside of the frame and then boxed everything like I mentioned. So figured I'd give a little update on the back of the frame since I showed what we did to the bed. We're going to keep on moving in stages. So if you guys got any comments, leave a comment down below what you think of the progress so far, or if you go back and watch the first video, what you think of the bed. I'd like to hear what you guys got to say. Thanks.